From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
21. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
21. Yellow. Yellow.
3rd down. Purdy. This one's going to be taken in into the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the Wildcard game. And good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His first catch of the Wildcard game. And good for a 1st down.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's a designed run. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Yellow.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
19 Tiger. Here we go. Set. Let go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, break.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Gravity Lions.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal.
It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Every staff in the league that understands it. We have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
So that challenge, a successful one. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
To kick on for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. Open space to the 35. And he'll be taken down. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Ready?
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Stats. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Pretty good throw there by the 4th-round pick. It is a 1st down.
1st and goal,
Hawk
Philadelphia.
70. Hawk 70.
Here's Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender to return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go! 19 touch.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, 49ers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, check that. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Now go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready up.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Ready up. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's third and 7.
60. 70, 18, 70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 2.
Drive will start on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
From the 23, this is second and 3.
It's that.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully. And it's a first down.
16 yards. And the 49er first first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the
65.
42-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. We might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by Saquon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in by Parker. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Niners 35, Eagles 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air one out for Parker. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Here comes a return from the end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. They'll run the counter with Buckley. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1. Over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This one caught by Parker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Viking 18.
Second time, he goes down again. So, back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
4-17. Go.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight That's his second touchdown of the game.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
21, 21.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, ready.
Here's a designed run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Watch out!
He'll go play action. Purdy got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead.
Eagles 15. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
You're not.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers stretch things out even further.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. Get it. Dragon, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards.
79 Broncos.
And an Eagles first down.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
60 Maverick. Ready? 60 Bison. 6. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Stopped well short of the mark. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Get set. 21. 18. Watch out.
They'll stick with him again. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
Here we go. Strike. 70.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. He keeps it himself.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st down, Eagles.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Now, faking the give. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, He can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.